Today's horror manga dub in narration is The Supernatural Transfer Student by Junji Ito. If you enjoy the video at any point in time, please do not hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps a lot. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into the manga. Supernatural events surely exist. Non-believers just haven't realized it yet. Surely, believers and non-believers can reconcile. But what a dull world this would be if there were no believers. They don't even know the enrichment the heart feels when accepting supernatural events. However, the evidence will speak for itself. The man speaking here is Shibayama Hikaru. He's a man of great confidence and vigor. From right to left, we have Hosotani Maiko, Watanabe Miyoko, Awai Katsuko, and Kotogawa Kiyoshi. Shibayama focuses intently on the spoon. The spoon begins to shake in his hand. Sweat pours down his brow as he garners an intense focus on the spoon until, pop! The head of the spoon falls off and towards the floor. Truly, the head of that spoon did fall off and clanked onto the table. Phew. His audience begins to clap. You see, this is actually something I practice called awoken ability, and since I have demonstrated it here, it makes sense to accept its existence. But non-believers just won't believe. They'll say it was some sort of trick somehow. But isn't that a good thing, Shibayama-kun? Only believers will be saved. And, as the Supernatural Club, our aim is not to convince them, but to love and study the supernatural phenomenon, right? That aside, we have good news today. What? Actually, it's been decided that our very own Supernatural Club's leader, Shibayama Hikaru, will be making a television appearance. Oh wow! It's true, it would seem that Ozara TV is having a special on ESP, and they invited me to be a guest. Awesome, the ESP boy makes his debut. A celebrity emerges from the Supernatural Club at last. That's amazing, Shibayama-kun. Well, it'll be a great opportunity. First, they'll wonder who you are, but gradually you'll become famous. Kitagawa-kun is no pushover either. That's right, Kitagawa-kun also has psychic powers. Oh no, mine aren't that great. But you can see our inner spirits, right? Yeah, how do our inner spirits look today? Oh, they look peaceful. Hey, let's go all out with our celebration today. My treat. Great. Oh, it's completely unrelated, but it seems a transfer student is coming to our class tomorrow. The next day, all of the students arrive at school to see, in their homeroom class, that they're introducing a new student. This is Sukino Ryokan. From today on, he is a member of our class. Everyone, please get along well. Thank you. I'm Sukino. I came from Kyushu. My hobby is going for walks. But his classmates just laugh at him, proclaiming that he's just like an old man. When I go for walks, I make various discoveries. Very mysterious experiences are out there, everyone. But his classmates only laugh. What a weirdo, one of them states. Hey, the kid who transferred today, he seems like he would get along with us, doesn't he? Maybe, but he is a bit eccentric, no? Look, speak of the devil. And just like clockwork, the transfer student trot by. Hey, Sukino-kun. And Sukino-kun, slowly but surely, turns behind to look at the two of them. I'm Shibayama, and this is Hosotani-kun. We're in the same class as you. What do you think of this new school? I'm very pleased. Not just with the school, but with the whole town as well. Somehow, I feel like mysterious experiences are likely to happen here. The two of them look at one another, and a smirk begins to form on both of their faces. Is that so? I've lived in this town all my life, but there are no interesting places in particular. That's right, it's a pretty boring town for us. By the way, us lovers of mysterious things have formed a group. It's called the Supernatural Club. If it interests you, would you like to join us? You won't be bored. Oh really? You'd let me join? Elucidated the transfer student with a large deal of excitement. Certainly, I'd love to accept if you'll have me. It's settled then. Don't be surprised. Sukuno-kun, this guy here is a psychic. He's set to appear on TV. Oh really? Well, I wouldn't say a psychic. I'm not a full-fledged one at that. That's so amazing. By all means, please show me. Sure. After school, let's have a welcome party, and I can show you then. Transferring schools has really allowed for great experiences. Huh? What is it? Look at this strange flower. Look. And so, the strange and peculiar transfer student showed a flower with an eyeball as a head. The eye was bloodshot as if it had belonged to someone who had not slept in ages. The two of them screamed at the wretched sight. Take a look. This isn't boring at all, right? Huh? Since when did something like this grow here? Oh, creepy. This town is amazing. I'm so happy. Ha 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 ha. The transfer student strangely, but surely, danced around in joy. It was as if he knew something that the two of them did not. Let us introduce the newest member of the Supernatural Club. This is Sukuna, Ryokun. Let's get along, everyone. Yes, let's. Now, let's talk about the surprising supernatural plant. First, I tried to dissect the eyeball itself. I made it to the crystalline lens. Did you see something, Kitagawa-kun? Yeah. I can see the figure of an unrestful spirit. It's the bound spirit of a samurai that transferred to the spot where those plants grew in the abundance. Oh? You can see spirits? Amazing, said the supernatural transfer student. Well, only that much. And now, for spoon bending. I can't do it all the time. There are times when I can't focus my mind no matter how hard I try. I wonder, what can we expect today? And so, he focused on the spoon, focused intently, until sweat dripped down his brow. And just like that, the tip of the spoon fell off and hit the table below. Phew. Bravo! He's incredible, right? Yes, truly amazing. Hey, Shibayama-kun, let me try. Huh? Can you do it? I really don't know, but I'll give it a shot. Ha 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 ha. You won't know until you try, right? Okay, Sukino-kun. Picture the broken spoon in your mind. That's the only sure tip I can give you. The supernatural transfer student begins to chant. Break, break, break. And everyone in the club looks at him intently. Break. Just like that. Pop. The head of the spoon falls off. Huh? Sukino-kun, that's amazing you have psychic powers too? Ha ha, it's a joke, ha ha ha. Sorry, just a bit of a joke. He laughs off in the most weird and peculiar way. A joke? What do you mean? Ah, well, actually, simply put, I tricked you. Tricked us? Yeah, I just used mental fatigue. I bent one of the spoons at the neck, back and forth beforehand like this. I did it with brute strength. The neck of the spoon becomes brittle, ready to break at any moment. I stop right as it's about to break and hide it quietly away. Then, once more, I pretend to focus telekinesis on a different spoon. Then, when I see the timing is right, without anyone noticing, I quickly switch it with the one that became fragile beforehand. Since it's brittle, with just a little pressure at my fingertips and a bit of vibration, there we go. It pops right off. Huh? But when did you switch it? I didn't notice at all. Seriously, it looked just like when Shibayama-kun did it. If you practice sleight of hand over and over, it's easy. I do it the same way as a magician. Really. Then all of a sudden, Shibayama-san says, "For your information, I'm actually using telekinesis, just to be clear." Of course. But since I don't have ESP, I can only use a trick like that. Right. No misunderstanding here, Shibayama-kun. For sure. The club continued on until late into the night. Well, it's already late. Shall we wrap it up here? Sounds good. I'm gonna head home. And so they all have a well-deserved rest. The next day, at school, the two of them sit there. It would appear Shibayama-kun is deep in thought, thinking about something. Out on the schoolyard, Hosotani-kun begins to read. Wow, it's strange to see you here by yourself, Hosotani-kun. Oh, Kitagawa-kun. What's up with Shibayama-kun? He's in the classroom, focusing his mind. Focusing his mind. His television appearance is coming up soon. It seems he doesn't want to talk to many people. Really? That's unusual for him. He begins to laugh. That transfer student has really shaken things up. Huh? What do you mean? His magic last night. He did the exact same thing as Shibayama-kun. But the essence is completely different, right? Well, I hope that's the case. Kitagawa-kun, you can't possibly be doubting Shibayama-kun, right? Not at all. You're misunderstanding. Oh, Hosotani-kun and Kitagawa-kun are over here. I went to see Shibayama-kun, but he wasn't replying to me. So, I was looking for you instead, Hosotani-kun. This morning, on my walk, I discovered something. This town has an amazing waterfall. Waterfall? It's true. I went up north a little through the school's back streets, where there's a waterfall, right? A waterfall? I wonder. Huh? You don't know about it? Today, after school, everyone should come look with me. After the school day ended, the Supernatural Club walked together towards that elusive waterfall that the supernatural transfer student had spoke of. Is there really something like a waterfall? The path is the school's marathon course, but I've never noticed a waterfall before. It's amazing, strange, you never noticed it was there. Listen closely. The group listen until they hear a crash. The sound is the crashing sound of a waterfall. That sounds like a waterfall. It's true. The group runs towards where the sound is coming from until it's true. There is a waterfall. But how could this be? How could, after all these years of attending that school, could they have never noticed such a thing? I can't believe it. Why have we never noticed this waterfall before? It's supernatural. It definitely has a supernatural feel. Thank goodness, Shibayama-kun, you're talking again. I thought you wouldn't talk again. I was worried about you too, but I guess since you're going on TV, you needed to get serious. Well, that's not really it, to tell you the truth. I'm worried. Worried? Why? I'm wondering if viewers nowadays would be surprised by a spoon bending. Now, everyone's an expert. I thought I might as well not do it and prevent more misunderstandings. The waterfall continues to crash down. Shibayama-kun, this waterfall is mysterious. Huh? This morning, I tried to get hit by the waterfall, right over there. But it's dangerous, getting over there. If you're not careful, you'll fall head first into the basin. Anyways, I guess something happened. Huh? Watch this. And so, the transfer student looks around into the sky and raises his hand. Then, there's a miraculous flash of light, and like that, he strikes something down. In the air, it appears to be the silhouette of some sort of bird. And like that, a bird falls to the ground, dying. The club looks over in shock as his hand begins to smoke, as if some sort of intense heat was formed from his hand. They look down at the bird. The bird, it's dead. Sukino-kun, what is the meaning of this? Well, I guess it's probably the waterfall's effect. When you're hit by the waterfall, maybe you acquire unknown powers. No way. But the transfer student merely look at them with a strange smirk on his face, knowing something that the rest of them do not. After that day, it immediately became known around the town as the unfamiliar waterfall. Why did a waterfall appear in this kind of place all of a sudden? Until yesterday, this area should have been a rice field. Did the Earth's crust shift? The townsfolk all begin to postulate how it can be possible that all of a sudden there's some sort of strange waterfall here. Later, at the school, in their homeroom class, everyone, to be honest, there's something I'd like to ask you all. I believe there is someone here who knows about Shibayama-kun in the class. His whereabouts have been unknown since yesterday. If anyone has any idea, please let me know. Shibayama-kun, I wonder where he went. There's been so many strange things happening lately, like the eyeball plant, now the waterfall that appeared mysteriously, and to top it off, Shibayama-kun's disappeared. Kitagawa-kun, can't you use your powers to find out Shibayama-kun's whereabouts? Yeah, actually, what I've been sensing is not very pleasant. What are you saying? In that instant, Kitagawa-kun points into the distance. I can feel his spiritual wavelengths in this direction. Spiritual wavelengths from where? I'll say it clearly. Shibayama-kun is in the basin of the waterfall. The basin of the waterfall? The club journeys to that waterfall, down towards the basin. Are you serious? Is he really here? Yes. If my vision is correct, then he sunk into the water. Then we need to hurry and save him. It's too late. He's beyond help. His spirit has already become bound to this place. I think it'll probably be impossible now to remove his remains from the basin. No, you're lying. Please tell me you're lying. There's no helping what I'm sensing. Shibayama-kun. She falls to her knees and begins to whimper. Remember, he was worried about his own ESP. He might have thrown himself into the waterfall to escape the pressure. Huh? I see his spirit clearly over there. Kitagawa-kun, that's wrong, isn't it? What? The transfer student look at him intently. Shibayama-kun didn't commit suicide. Then, what are you saying? Shibayama-kun was trying to get hit by the waterfall. He was going to get hit by this waterfall and try to draw out the unknown powers from within, and then he fell. This statement causes a cold sweat to drip down all the club members' faces. No. She begins to cry some more. Later that evening, they all go to the scene of the crime. Both townfolks and police looking to find Kitagawa-kun. You guys, did he really fall into this waterfall? Did anyone witness it? No one witnessed it, but we think it's very likely that's what happened. Uh-huh. There's considerable flow by this time. Yes, this is also the unfamiliar waterfall. We shouldn't need to investigate this too closely, but we'll take it into consideration, says the policeman. That unfamiliar waterfall continues to fall, continues to flow water. Later, back at the school, the club members gather together. They continue to discuss and sulk about the incident. I feel like scary things have been happening more and more lately. Hey! Big news! What is it, Sukino-kun? Something happened. I was going for a walk and saw something amazing. Come with me, everyone. What is it this time? It seems like there's a mysterious lake 1 kilometer back there. That's where I saw it. A lake. The group of them agree to follow the transfer student. Look, it's over here. And so, it was true. There really was a lake that none of them had ever seen before. It's certainly a lake, but this is ridiculous. There wasn't a lake here. This was definitely a new residential district with lots of houses. Where did all those people go? Well, it was great. I wonder what the thing I saw here earlier was. The group of them look over in shock. They've had about enough of this eccentric transfer student. Sukino, stop it. Shibayama-kun might be dead at that waterfall you discovered. If we get down to it, he went to get hit by it because of you. Wait a minute. It's like you're saying it's my fault that he died. We don't know for sure that he's dead. Take it easy, Hosotani-kun. That's right. We don't know for sure if he's dead. And so, the transfer student continued to laugh over and over for what seemed like an eternity. Sukino-kun, what's so funny? Isn't it funny? After all, he may be revived again. In any event, that waterfall is a supernatural one. We don't know what will happen next. And that transfer student just continued to laugh some more. His laughs, so sinister, so evil, that they couldn't get it out of their heads. What made you lose your nerve just now? Aren't you members of the Supernatural Club? What happened here? It's splendid. Your heart should be pounding. Why not enjoy this opportunity with all your might? Of course, danger is obviously involved. But if we're afraid of danger, studies of the supernatural would stop altogether. In that moment, a huge splash from the water behind them occurs. What emerge is a creature of gargantuan size. A creature dinosaur-like, with strange warts all over its head. The group, lost for words, are only able to let out blood-curdling shrieks as they see that sinister monster in front of their very eyes. Teeth like daggers, ready to swallow each and individual one of them whole. Look at that! At that! That's it! The thing I saw earlier. A huge creature from ancient times. The creature dives back down into the water, letting out a huge splash. Just like I thought, they do exist in modern times. The group, unable to believe their very eyes, are lost for words. Abnormal events are starting to happen in this town. After that person transferred here, that's when it all started. That's right, Sukano Ryo. As soon as he transferred here, the strange things started. All of this has been his doing. You don't have to tell me. That night, from the base of the waterfall, a hand emerges, grabbing on to a nearby rock. Then, a head emerges from the water, and the hand has many scars attached. At another location, the club members are meeting. It's nighttime. Can the two of you stay here, please? My parents aren't home, so I'm alone, all alone tonight. Is that okay, Hosotani-kun? Of course. It feels more reassuring with you all here. Then, Watanabe-san, I agree. I'm afraid to go back now anyways. Hey, are you guys going to go to school tomorrow? I don't want to go. I don't want to see Sukino. That's right. He'll probably take us to a strange place again. The three of them are shocked by a knocking at the door. Who's that? It's so late. But the knocking continues. Hey, it's me. Open up. It's me, Shibayama. Please open up. Shibayama-kun? He's alive. Shibayama-kun, wait there, I'll open up. She opened up quickly with a huge smile on her face. Excited to see Shibayama-kun, she screams, Shibayama-kun! But what she sees is not the Shibayama-kun she remembers. What she sees is a man with a myriad of scars on his face, his eyes all puffed up, and his nose inflamed. It would seem that not just his nose was inflamed, but his entire body all bloated and swelled, and nothing but scars and bruises everywhere, his clothing all tattered and ripped from the seams. She screams from the top of her lungs and immediately slams the door shut. What was that just now? I don't know. Hey, open up, It's me. It's me. The knocking continues. It's Shibayama-kun's voice. Are you saying that's him? That's a drowned body. The vile hand began to reach out, rubbing the tip of its finger along the seams of the door. This action seems to produce a tremendous force, causing the door to shatter. The three of them are now face to face with this wretched creature. The three of them shriek in unison and then run away toward the back door. They run out of the house and down the streets, running until they're almost out of breath. Where are we running to? I don't know. They continue to run. Hey, if we turn that corner, we'll be at Kitagawa-kun's house. Good. Let's escape to there. They turn around the corner, but what they see is not Kitagawa-kun's house, but a most strange formation. A formation of statues, similar to the ones you would see on Easter Island. Kitagawa-kun looked back with sweat dripping from his face. It's you guys. When I came back from cram school, these were here instead of my house. A cold sweat drips down Kitagawa-kun's face as the transfer student emerges. Hey, you guys came here too, as expected of the Supernatural Club. Marvel at these magnificent relics. Kitagawa-kun, listen, it's him. It's all his doing. Sukino-kun is converting this town into a strange world. I'm converting this town into a strange world. Please stop with your weird accusations. Tell me, how did I make something like this? I'm only going on walks in search of the mysterious. Then the townsfolk begin to speak. Oh no, what is that? And there it is, that vile creature, the shell of a husk which once was their dear friend. He slowly approaches them. Wow, Shibayama-kun, he really swelled up and came back to life. What? Shibayama? You're Shibayama-kun? The creature begins to point off into the distance. As he raises his hand up, a ray of light forms, shining toward the statue, hitting it and causing it to fall over and crash down toward the ground. Woo! That's amazing. Even after you turned into a bloated corpse, you still acquired a strong, mysterious power. It continues to fire more. Kitagawa-kun drops down, ducking, being sure to not be hit. But it keeps on firing more and more, shattering the statues. Kitagawa-kun is unsure of what to make of the situation. The girls squeal and tear. But Shibayama-kun just keeps on shooting, aiming his finger, aiming it at Kitagawa-kun. All of a sudden, Kitagawa-kun jumps a miraculous height into the air, a non-human feat. Everyone looks in shock, even the bloated Shibayama-san. There he stands, looming on top of that statue. I won't lose to someone like you. This time you die, Shibayama. In the same fashion, he points his finger and a light emerges. The direct hit causes the body to be dismembered. The girls scream once again, but Kitagawa-kun gets ready to aim once more. Oh, Kitagawa-kun, you got him real good, huh? Chants the transfer student with a great deal of excitement. I knew it. You went to that waterfall, right? I saw it. Everything that happened then. Kitagawa-kun looked down at the transfer student with a drop of sweat going down his cheek. How you pushed him when he went to get hit by it in the middle of the night. In the end, it was just you that got hit by it. What's this? So you knew about it. My psychic powers were bogus, but now it's the real deal. Sukino-kun, I'm pleased by the strange world you have created. Let's make this town fun from now on. You and me. But the transfer student merely just lets out a chuckle. Sorry, Kitagawa-kun. I can't live up to your expectations. The next day, that transfer student ended up transferring once again, as he discovered many famous places and made them vanish without a trace. The town returned to its original state, but Shibayama-kun wasn't revived. Kitagawa disappeared right after as well. According to the rumors, Kitagawa went searching everywhere for Sukino, and just like that, the Supernatural Club came to an end. Nevertheless, what I really wonder is what strange discoveries that supernatural transfer student is finding at his next school. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please don't forget to comment and tell me that you like this format so I know to keep making these type of videos. And don't forget to like and share it with your friends. Thank you so much for watching everyone, and remember, you're important and you matter. Have a great night everyone.